This is my honest review and honest take on the beta for Black Ops 7. Now, this isn't me comparing the game to any other FPS game. This is me trying to give my thoughts on a game that is essentially just Black Ops 7. Nothing else. And after playing 4 to 5 matches of this open beta, already it doesn't feel good. There are some pros, but the cons outweigh these pros. So we'll start with the pros. The movement feels a lot smoother. I can't lie, I didn't think I was going to enjoy the wall jumping or anything like that, but it does feel a lot smoother than Black Ops 6. I personally don't use the wall jumping all that much. I will only use it if the map is forcing me to, but it's not a deal breaker. The gunplay feels nice. You know, it's not the most perfected gunplay system in the world, but it does feel nice, I can't lie. Other than that, I can't genuinely think of any other pros for this game. The game, it feels like a mobile game at best. Graphically, it just looks like a mobile game. The maps are soulless. Every map felt the same color. They felt soulless. They didn't have an identity. None of them were memorable. Overall, this game doesn't feel like the COD that we once grew up on. It's just very bland. It's boring. There's nothing in this game that's going to leave that lasting impression on you. Also, I want to touch basis on the fact that this game, still in 2025, is having troubles launching it. No other game that I can think of, when you launch it, requires you to launch a launcher to launch the game that you want to launch, that then requires you to restart the game, then does an update, and then forces you to restart the game again. I don't get why that's a thing. The shaders preloading, I understand why it's there. We all understand why the games of today preload shaders. But when COD does it, why does it take half a year to do? Why does it not let you choose which shaders you want to preload? For a full game, it's going to make you preload shaders for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. But for somebody like myself who doesn't play, let's say, Warzone, or somebody that doesn't play zombies, let's say you just come in to play multiplayer, you should be allowed to just choose which shaders you want to preload. Because you are just sat there after 5 to 10 minutes of launching and exiting and relaunching again just to get into the menu, to then sit there for another 5-10 minutes preloading shaders. COD is the only company that I can think of that does this. No one else is doing it. Yes, every game is preloading shaders, and I get that, but every other game seems to do it more efficiently. Now, if you were to compare this to, let's say, Battlefield 6, which I know I said at the beginning of this video that I wasn't going to do, but let's say you were to compare this to Battlefield 6, because let's face it, people are going to, because these are the two big FPS games that are coming out this year. For me, I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6. It's more of what I want from my FPS. I want a boots on the ground, more realistic shooter. I don't want a futuristic FPS game. I don't like the idea of ray guns and stuff like that, and if you do, then fair enough. I'm not judging you for it, but I like the more realism side of stuff. But when you, let's say, compare the two betas of Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6, it's night and day. The Battlefield 6 beta was far superior than what I've played here on Black Ops 7. Like, COD hasn't progressed at all over the years. Like, nothing's gotten bigger, nothing's gotten more spectacular. The maps feel the same, it's the same layout, the same generic format. The graphics haven't really improved all that much since Modern Warfare 2019. They may have improved and tweaked them a bit each game, but it's not had that generational leap. Going forward, I don't think COD should be releasing games each year. They don't need to do it, because this, from what I've seen and what I've played, Black Ops 7 is a DLC to Black Ops 6. Charging players another £80 for this game is an insult, especially the people that are definitely going to buy it and then pay even more money for the Vault Edition, which again is a rip-off in itself, because you're paying for a Vault Edition. For me, that price was £100, and for that £100 you're getting the base game, a couple of skins, and you're getting 1 season's worth of Battle Pass. Oh, and Black Cell. Let's not forget about Black Cell, which is an even bigger rip-off in itself, but we won't touch on that. The other thing I want to talk about as well is the menus in this game, especially not just Black Ops 7, but Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. They're just bland. Again, another bland aspect of what this franchise has become. It's just characters walking. Let's go back and look at old school Call of Duty menus. that left that impression. And I know people are just going to say, oh, well, why are you complaining about a menu? It's a menu. But it's part of that game. It's that lasting impression that COD gives on you. Like, we all still remember the menu from Black Ops 1 because it was iconic. It's not just about it being that simplified list format that we all love and we all want, but it's that identity that menu left on you as part of the game. And we don't have that in any of the recent releases for Call of Duty. So while yes, the menu is just a case of, oh, well, it's just a menu, it has no real impact on the game, you're very right, but at the same time, it does leave that lasting impression on you, and it makes the game memorable. Now, for multiplayer alone from this beta, I wasn't impressed, I didn't enjoy it, it felt boring, it felt bland. If I had to give it a score out of 10, it would genuinely be a 2. I can't give it any higher than a 2. The saving grace that I had for this game was playing the zombies mode. Now, me and my friend, we were playing the zombies mode. We didn't think we were going to play very long, but we ended up playing over 2 hours of zombies. One round, up to round 51, and it was a very enjoyable experience. But again, zombies is zombies. Not much has changed, it just felt like zombies. That's not me saying it's a bad thing, because again, I very much enjoyed zombies, but it didn't feel any different than Black Ops 6. It felt very much the same. I think going forward for Call of Duty, they really do need to drop the yearly releases. I know they won't because, again, too many people are going to buy these games and they're going to enjoy them for the first 3 months, then they're going to absolutely shit all over them in the next year. They do really need to drop the yearly cycle. They need to create one good game and then say, look, we're not going to release any more Call of Duties for the next 3 years. We want to focus on another game that's going to be that next generational leap. Then they need to get into a cycle that's like 3 to 4 years, just like Battlefield. Because each Battlefield game, whilst yes, you may not have enjoyed 2042 or Battlefield 5 or whatever, but the cycle that they have where they are waiting 3 to 4 years per game makes every game different. Every game is noticeably different, and I think that's what COD needs to do. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you guys are feeling with the Black Ops 7 beta, how you think it's going to come up against Battlefield 6 or any other form of FPS shooter that's being released. And if you're not already, please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, please follow if you're watching on TikTok, and I'll see you all in the next video.